Howdy friends, welcome back to the Outpost. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you a cool little 5-minute craft project with stuff that you may already have laying around the house, and it's fun for the whole family, especially if you have small children or grandchildren and stuff like that. Let's get started. One thing we definitely have no shortage of here in Western Kentucky are pine trees and pine cones, and lots of pine cones. We're going to gather together a couple decent looking ones and go back up onto the porch, and I'll show you what we're doing. Alright, right out of the gates, I apologize. It is a little bit on the windy side today, so hopefully my microphone doesn't start popping and stuff. We harvested a few of these beautiful pine cones we have around here. Let's look down here and I'll show you what we're doing. Alright, so I got an old pizza pan sitting here and everything, and we got a nice looking pine cone. Look at that, it's very well put together and all that good stuff. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how easy and quickly it is for you to make a pine cone bird feeder. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is find yourself a nice designed, good looking pine cone such as we have right here, and some sort of a small rope. In this case we're going to be using some paracord, or you can use fishing line, yarn, jute twine, whatever it is, and make yourself out, I don't know, total maybe an arm's length of that piece, and go ahead and burn the ends off like we have right there. And I show you we need to put a loop at one end. Alright, we're going to take the end of our rope here, and we're going to make kind of like a slip knot or a bowline knot. If you watch me here, the whole premise of this is we want to be able to design a knot where we can slip it to adjust the size of the loop and then be able to tighten itself back down on itself. See that? But I still have the ability to open that up into my desired size. We've got our desired pine cone, and we're going to take our loop that we made out of our paracord, and go down about 2 or 3 tiers from the top. And be careful, these pine cones have prickers on them, and get it kind of set in a place where it's going to hold on and take that knot nicely. And then we're just going to take and tighten it up. Have some patience. Kind of something like what you're seeing right there. See that? This way I'm holding on to it with the rope. Alright, on to the next step. Next we're going to take ourselves some smooth peanut butter and a knife. Make sure this stuff didn't just come out of the fridge. We want it to be nice and soft. And we're going to take and we're going to put peanut butter over the edges. You see what I'm doing? Now if you have to, just come back to the video if you forgot something, whatever. Be generous with it. Get your peanut butter all up inside of there and all that good stuff. Get them inside those little grooves nicely. This is why we're doing this in a pizza pan, because this can be a little bit of a cleanup when you're done, or whatever works for you. And there's our pine cone that has a little tiny piece of rope tied to the top of it, and is generously covered in all the nooks and crannies with smooth peanut butter. Alright, so if you look carefully, I've got a little container here of some bird feed, and it's designed mainly for smaller birds like finches and stuff, because Lord knows we got a lot of cardinals around the area and all that good stuff. But we're going to generously sprinkle this all over the top of that peanut butter coated pine cone. And there you have it, my friends, a pine cone with a rope tied around it, covered in smooth peanut butter and bird seed. Now at this point we're going to let this thing set up probably about half hour, 45 minutes or so, until the peanut butter kind of sets up a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to hang this thing up. All right, at this time, wherever you want to hang this little pine cone bird feeder is up to you. In this case, I have the zip line. I don't know if you can see it. We'll get up there closer. That runs across my property. People that used to own this place used to use it as a dog run, and it happens to be just high enough and sturdy enough. So we're going to climb up there, and that's where we're going to hang our bird feeder. Now, of course, you're not just going to get birds right away because we just put the feeder up there and stuff. As you can see, it's right up over there. But we never have to clean a birdhouse out or any of that other stuff, because once it gets eaten, which it will get eaten because there's a lot of birds in this area, just take the rope down and you put up a new one. And voila, just like that, a quick 5-minute outdoor craft that you can enjoy yourself or with your family and your children or grandchildren. And you never know what kind of birds are going to show up on your property until you put food out. Some birds are attracted to certain foods, so be mindful of that, and you may end up having to find different areas around the property in order to put up these little feeders, because sometimes birds might get spooked, especially if it's close to where your house is, not to mention if you have dogs or pets and stuff that go after birds. Got any comments or questions, leave them down below. Until next time, I'll see you on the outpost.